Thomas Netter. I'm the director and choreographer of Next Quest Fame the Musical.
Hi, I'm Matt Haggerty, and I play Nick, as well as executive produce Next Quest Fame.
Hi, I'm Luke Messina. I'm the stage manager, and I also play Mr. Myers in Next Quest production of Fame.
Hi, my name is Lisa Linz. I play Miss Sherman in Next Quest's production of Fame.
My name is Fred Fishberg, and I play Mr. Shinekoff in the Next Quest production of Fame.
Hi, I'm Melissa Pavlich, and I play Miss Greta Bell, the dance teacher.
Hi, I'm Faja Simmons, and I am playing Tyrone Jackson in Next Quest production of Fame.
The biggest struggle of this production for me personally was finding a way to incorporate all the different types of choreography in, say, there's many different musical numbers, and sometimes it'll be Latin and then it'll go right and fall into some ballet music, and then it'll go back into jazz, and so many different styles, and it's real. That was the biggest challenge for me.
I think it's always, being the producer it's not a thankless job, because you get pretty high in the credits, and it's certainly not thankless to see the final product on stage, but I think a lot of people underestimate how much the producer actually has to do, which is, a little bit of everything. You really have to know a little bit of everything. The part I play in the show is a pretty big role. And so being able to balance focusing on my acting as well as focusing on all the other aspects of the production, which are equally important, have been difficult, but I'm glad to have Thomas, the director, to work with, Luke, the stage manager, Tim, the lighting designer, my sister Marissa doing some of the art. My parents have contributed a lot to the set design. A lot of people help with money. We have a great cast, great crew, and so that's made it a little easier.
I think the biggest struggle was definitely, aside from being stage manager, maybe 3 or 4 weeks in, we couldn't find a Myers right away, so I assumed the role of Myers probably about 3 or 4 weeks in. So I made Myers afterwards. So I was a little behind in knowing my lines and what to do, so that was probably the biggest struggle.
Conflicts with other things that we're doing. That's what I would say mine definitely was.
I would have to agree with also.
Yeah.
Other shows, other productions, other responsibilities.
Yeah.
Memorizing things. I have the world's worst memory. I attribute it to way too many concussions in sports as a child. So memory's not an easy thing for me.
Probably learning all the choreography, because it's a lot.
For me, it was probably the singing, because I'm a dancer, not a singer, so that was like my biggest problem.
No, we know where we're coming from. We can make a difference. It's not too.
Go for it, because honestly, there's never enough people involved in community theater, any aspect really, and to get involved, there's plenty of opportunities around here. If you aren't really familiar, go see a few shows. They could always use the support, and really see what it's about.
Do it. Just go for it. I mean, there's a lot of, you don't have to, a lot of places you don't need experience, and you have to start somewhere if you want to get into it on any level, technical or acting or singing.
I would say absolutely do it. It's a lot of work, definitely a lot of work, but you make friends that you'll have for the rest of your life that'll become family. I mean, nothing can be better than that.
Do it.
Do it.
Absolutely.
Just do it.
It's just so much fun. It's a great feeling. It's a great sense of
Community, literally.
of accomplishment. It's really just a terrific feeling.
It is, and some of them are magical. I mean, not every experience is the same, and that's a good and a bad thing. This is a lovely group, which is why we said yes, as busy as we were, because it's a nice group of kids, and I've known some of them since they're quite young. I've acted with them. I've taught them. They've been in productions I've directed, so you can't say no to that. But yes, people should just get involved. There's a couple of Next Quest. I mean, teenagers put together their own production company. You got to support that first of all.
Which is one of the reasons I really wanted to also. I wanted to definitely support a new company, and also I also wanted to come to a new theater, because I've never done any shows in Coon and Hackett. So.
Probably start out doing community theater or high school productions, because then you can just gain some experience in it.
I would say be prepared for a lot of hard work.
My favorite part of this show is watching this amazing and talented cast perform, and just to see the amount of energy and drive they have and bring to their performances.
I think my favorite part of the Fame is that you can take a lot of different types of talents. You know, somebody's a great ballet dancer, someone's a great hip hop dancer, somebody has an awesome singing voice, somebody's a great, musician, great actor, some combination of the above. And you can put them all together into just a conglomerate of all sorts of amazing talents. And it just comes together really well. So that's my favorite part of the show, I'd say.
My favorite part of this show was it's the first show that I've done that I've been here from the very beginning, and just seeing it come from the very first rehearsal to now is really, really satisfying.
You get to hear the song Fame, I'm gonna live forever. And that's cool. I think the Pas de Deux would have to be my favorite,
Yeah.
with Iris and Tyrone, which is Lily and Faja. That would have to be my favorite.
I think my favorite scene is the songwriting scene between
Yeah, that's a nice one too, Carmen and Shlomo.
and Carmen. I enjoy that a lot.
Yeah, those are two, yeah.
I've just enjoyed kind of watching the process as it's gone along. I haven't been there for every rehearsal, but when we were called in, it was kind of nice to see how well the kids were progressing and how far they've come, and they've really put together something great.
I really like our pas de deux because we get to that's our time to shine.
Yeah, just to mimic what she said, it's like that's my strong part, so I get to really show off my talent.
This was a triumph. I'm making a note here, huge success.